Hello everybody again. We're here on another Wednesday night and just having so much fun visiting and talking with members of our congregation, and tonight talking with Pastor Sarah about our children, youth, and family ministry. I don't know, through these weeks I'm kind of feeling like Jimmy Kimmel now, kind of talking to everybody and interviewing a little bit, but we're having some fun doing that, but we're also introducing you as a congregation to a campaign that will really be rolling out as we get into the fall. Called our Imagine campaign. It's our stewardship campaign, and that involves time, it involves your gifts, your talents, but also your financial support for the initiatives that you've been hearing about, some of the things we want to be involved with in 2021. So as I said, here together with Pastor Sarah, and just going to have Sarah share a little bit about children, youth, and family ministry, kind of what's at the heart of that, and maybe the breadth and scope of all that's going on. That is really a jewel and a gem of Gloria Dei ministry, and continues to grow, and we want to kind of deepen that ministry as we move forward. So Pastor Sarah.
Yeah,
welcome.
So thank you. It's good to be here and talking about this and exciting ministry. Every time that I talk to people, when they come and they're a part of Gloria Dei, especially when they visit, the thing that I always hear the most is, wow, there's a lot of kids here. You know, and we do have a lot of kids. Last year we had 70 baptisms, which is amazing and awesome. Our classes are growing. I remember 4 years ago when I was hired, it was said, you know, oh, at some point we'll hit 70 kids. Well, in a class, well, we're kind of over that now.
Yeah.
And so we're already there. And so the classes are growing, and we have so many great volunteers and mentors and people that give of their time and their talents to that ministry. And so all the way from birth, we have tons of milestones going on. Laura has done an amazing job in that area and building that up. And then we have confirmation, 6th, 7th, and 8th. They get confirmed their 9th grade year. And then Sandy's into high school and young adult and young adult and college ministry. And so we just have this big spectrum of ministry and so much going on. And it's super exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, and through all of that, they're not only learning and really being introduced to the faith and deepening their faith, but it takes lots of people, and it's really based too on relationship stuff.
Yeah.
I want to share a little about that.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of relationships. Relationships are the way that we pass on faith. Think about for a second the people that passed on the faith to you, your parents, your grandparents, mentors in a church, the people that helped you to catch faith. And those people are so important. And relational ministry means that it doesn't just happen in a box or in a place that kids just understand it, but it happens in relationships with one another. And so as we have small group leaders, as we have church school leaders, all of the different places that we help grow and mentor our kids. When we baptize a kid here at Gloria Dei, we say as a church that we're going to walk with parents. We say we're going to help put Bibles in their hands. We say we're going to help parents to have information to raise their kids in the faith. And so we want to walk with families, and we want to be with them as they help their kids grow in faith.
Right. And so many people involved that even as the numbers grow, everyone is treated as an individual, together as a group, of course, but they're all important, and getting to know their faith deepened in Christ, and it really does take the whole congregation. You know, you mentioned that maybe a few years ago we were talking about whenever that time comes. Well, I don't know what the numbers are with 6th graders this year.
6th graders are right around a potential of 88 6th graders.
So 88 6th graders. So part of what we're involved with this Imagine campaign is building up our mission fund so that we can, we've talked about a number of different areas, but one is possibly adding some personnel in terms of helping with that area, because as you get classes that are that size, it really needs to have more than just Pastor Sarah taking the lead on presenting and being involved, and I know the other pastors jump in and assist with that too, but we're in need of some help in that area, some personnel help and assistance, and so really excited about the growth we're experiencing and the ability to do that so that we can just give that added attention.
Yeah, and we're always trying to figure out how we can do things better, and how we can care for our community and our kids and our families better, how we can continue to pass on the faith in an engaging way. And so with another person to help be a part of that and be a person that can be a resource person for our families, it would be amazing.
Yeah, and really to, helping with the transition with Lara and Sarah and Sandy in high school. I mean, they've been working very hard on transitioning all of the children from one kind of phase to the next here at church, and certainly with all of our small group leaders and parent volunteers and everybody else helping to make that as seamless as possible, so that as our kids get older and our youth get older, their faith continues to grow and develop as well.
Yeah, we want a mature faith, right? We want a deep faith. We want them to hear the stories as young kids the way that we teach in Sunday school, but we don't want those stories to end there. We want them to really understand and know the Bible, and we want them to be able to articulate their faith. And as they leave for college, we want them to feel like they have grounding and a way to tell others and to spread the good news. And so we want a mature faith.
Yeah,
and that happens from birth all the way through high school and young adult, and hopefully we are all growing in faith.
Yeah, our theme verses for this campaign talk about being salt and being light, and certainly a big way in which we do that as a congregation is through our CYF program and passing on the faith from generation to generation, and we're all part of that. So thank you, Gloria Dei, for your participation and partnership in the gospel of Christ and in this area. So we're imagining and visioning what God has for us. Thanks for being part of that imagination as we look to deepen and widen our ministry at Gloria Dei. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.